Have you ever gazed out at the vast blue ocean and wondered what secrets it holds? Beneath the shimmering surface, a world of incredible life thrives. It is a world of vibrant coral reefs, mysterious deep-sea trenches, and magnificent creatures. Among the most intelligent and playful of these are the dolphins. We often see them leaping through the waves, their sleek bodies glistening in the sun. They seem to be full of joy and energy. But have you ever paused and thought, what if those clicks and whistles we hear are more than just simple sounds? What if they're having a conversation right in front of our very eyes? It is a question that has captivated scientists and dreamers alike for generations, a puzzle hidden in plain sight. For many years, we have known that dolphins are remarkably clever. They are social animals, living in family groups called pods. They hunt together, play together, and protect each other from danger. To do all this, they must communicate. We have listened to their underwater calls, a complex symphony of sounds that fills their marine home. These sounds travel far and wide through the water, allowing them to stay in touch even when they cannot see one another. It is a beautiful and intricate display of social connection. But for the longest time, we believed these were simple signals, perhaps calls for danger or food, not a true language with the richness we associate with our own words. Imagine a bustling city, filled with the sounds of people talking, laughing, and sharing stories. Now picture that same level of communication happening entirely underwater. That is the world of the dolphin. Their clicks are used for echolocation, a kind of natural sonar that helps them see their world with sound. They can find fish, navigate through dark waters, and understand their surroundings in great detail. Their whistles, on the other hand, have always seemed more personal and emotional. Scientists have long suspected that these whistles were the key to understanding their social lives, a hidden language waiting for us to finally decipher its meaning and unlock its profound secrets. The idea that another species on our planet could possess a language as complex as our own is truly extraordinary. It challenges our place in the natural world and forces us to look at the creatures around us with new eyes. It suggests a level of intelligence and awareness that we are only just beginning to appreciate. The journey to understand the dolphin's secret language is not just a scientific quest. It is a journey into the heart of what it means to be an intelligent being on this shared planet. The ocean has been holding on to this secret for millennia, and now, finally, we are beginning to listen in a way we never have before, ready to be amazed by what we might hear. To truly understand what dolphins are saying, scientists had to get closer. They needed to listen not just to a chorus of sounds, but to individual conversations. This was an immense challenge. Researchers from around the world dedicated themselves to this task. They used special underwater microphones called hydrophones. These sensitive devices can pick up the high-frequency whistles that are beyond the range of human hearing. They spent countless hours on boats, patiently sailing alongside dolphin pods. They recorded every click, every whistle, and every chirp. They carefully noted which dolphin was making the sound and what was happening at that exact moment, building a library of sounds. The real breakthrough came with the help of advanced technology. Scientists developed sophisticated computer programs powered by artificial intelligence. These programs were designed to analyze the huge amounts of data they had collected. The AI could spot patterns that were invisible to the human ear. It could distinguish one dolphin's whistle from another's. It could categorize the sounds and look for repetitions. The computers worked like expert code breakers, sifting through the complex symphony of the ocean. It was a slow and painstaking process, like learning a completely alien language one sound at a time, but their persistence began to yield astonishing results. One of the most important studies took place in a controlled environment, a large marine sanctuary where dolphins lived in a habitat that mimicked their natural home. Here, researchers could introduce specific objects, like a ball, a rope, or a seaweed frond. They would show an object to a dolphin and record the exact whistle it made. Then, they would play that same recorded whistle back to the dolphin later. The results were simply breathtaking. When the dolphin heard the recording of its own ball whistle, it would immediately swim over to the ball. This was repeated with different dolphins and different objects, with the same incredible outcome each time. This was the moment of discovery, the turning point in our understanding. The whistles were not random noises or general expressions of excitement. They were specific acoustic labels, a sound for a particular thing. It was the first solid evidence that dolphins use whistles in the same way that we use words. They have a sound for ball, just as we have a word for it. This experiment opened the door to a whole new world of possibilities. It meant that dolphins could, in a very real sense, talk about the world around them. The secret language of the dolphins was no longer a secret. We had finally found the key to unlock it. The discoveries did not stop there. As scientists delved deeper, they found something even more remarkable. They noticed that each dolphin has its own unique sound, a signature whistle. This whistle is like a name. A dolphin develops its signature whistle when it is very young, and it keeps that same name for its entire life. When dolphins meet each other in the vastness of the ocean, they greet one another by exchanging their signature whistles. It is their way of saying, "Hello, it's me." It is a personal identifier, a way to maintain individual identity within a large and complex social group. This is a level of self-awareness we once thought was unique to humans. What is truly fascinating is how they use these names. A mother dolphin will often call out her calf's signature whistle to get its attention. Dolphins will also copy the signature whistle of a dolphin they want to talk to, as if they are calling out their friend's name across a crowded room. This is not just mimicry, it is intentional communication. They are addressing each other directly. This discovery shows that dolphins have a clear concept of self and other. They understand that they are individuals and that their friends are individuals too, each with their own unique identity. It is a social sophistication that is simply astounding. Further research has revealed that these whistles can carry more than just a name. They can also convey information about the dolphin's emotional state. A slight change in the pitch or duration of a signature whistle might indicate excitement, distress, or contentment. It is like changing the tone of your voice when you speak. This adds another layer of complexity to their language. They are not just saying who they are also communicating how they feel. This emotional richness allows them to build strong bonds and navigate their intricate social lives with nuance and understanding. It is a language of both identity and emotion. The implications of this are profound. It means that when a dolphin pod is traveling together, they are engaged in a constant and dynamic conversation. They are likely sharing information about where to find food, warning each other of nearby sharks, and reinforcing their social bonds. They might be calling out to a friend who has strayed from the group or comforting a calf who is feeling anxious. Their underwater world is filled with meaningful exchanges, with names, objects, and feelings all being communicated through their beautiful and complex whistles. We are witnessing a language in action, a rich tapestry of sound that reveals a mind of incredible depth. This discovery changes everything we thought we knew about animal intelligence. For centuries, we have placed ourselves at the top of a pyramid, believing that complex language was a uniquely human trait. We saw it as the defining feature that separated us from the rest of the animal kingdom. Now, we must reconsider our position. The dolphins have shown us that a sophisticated, word-based language can evolve in a completely different environment, in a brain that is structured very differently from our own. It tells us that intelligence is not a single linear path but can blossom in many different forms across the tree of life. The fact that dolphins have names and can talk about objects opens up a new frontier for research. It encourages us to listen more closely to other intelligent species, such as whales, apes, and even elephants. Perhaps they too have hidden languages that we are yet to understand. This breakthrough gives us the tools and the inspiration to look for communication where we previously only heard noise. It is a reminder that the world is more complex and more wonderful than we can imagine. We share this planet with other minds, other consciousnesses, and it is our responsibility to approach them with respect, curiosity, and humility. This new understanding also carries a great responsibility. If dolphins have a language, if they have names and rich social lives, then we must think more deeply about how our actions affect them. The noise pollution from our ships can disrupt their conversations. The plastic waste in our oceans can harm their homes. Knowing that they are intelligent, communicating beings makes the need to protect them and their ocean environment more urgent than ever before. We are not just protecting an animal, we are protecting a culture, a society with its own language. It is a profound moral obligation that we can no longer ignore. So the next time you see a dolphin, take a moment to wonder, what might it be saying? Perhaps it is calling out its name to a friend. Maybe it is telling its family about a school of fish it just found. Or perhaps it is simply expressing the pure joy of being alive. The possibilities are endless and exciting. The ocean is talking, and we are finally learning to listen. What do you think the dolphins are talking about? What stories would they tell if we could fully understand their language? The conversation has just begun, and it is up to all of us to continue listening and to imagine the incredible world they see.